cause y'all know what it is.
CNN Trap News Network.
I was with rich rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Bad news for Chud The Builder and his team of racist homies. They just lost one of their most vile, degenerate racists they had. This man, Jake Lang, was foot on pavement riding for Chud. It looks like he can't ride for Chud.
Now, I like to see Flakko doing this type of content. I'm not going to front. I like to see Flakko doing this type of content. The Chud The Builder, knock down all the people who are, racist against blacks and all that kind of stuff. I like to see Flakko moving around in these types of spaces and places. You feel me?
No more, man, because he got bigger problems to worry about. Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $100, join my community. He's a professional agitator. So he goes to the Carmelo Anthony trial, and he purposefully goes in the middle of the pro-Carmelo Anthony supporters to disturb them and agitate them.
The black community refuses to call out the bad members. You need to call out your murderous members of your community.
Whatever you talking about, I don't give a. Whatever you talking about, and you know it. Fuck you.
Chipping out, man. Low impulse control. This is the reason why all this This is a response.
So more white people can jump on black men.
They teach their young people to have.
Yeah, so what we don't need is people going into what's supposed to be already hostile, already, extremely tense situations and circumstances, antagonizing and provoking the people who are being oppressed. So if you're going up there and you want to have this type of stuff and you want to do these types of things, that's fine. But when met with resistance and consequences, you shouldn't be looking for any type of anything outside of getting what you deserve.
This is a response that the mothers, the black mothers in this community does not teach young people to respect personal boundaries. It does not teach people to talk with respect. And that's why Austin Metcalf said, because of your failure as black parents, failures as black parents, failures as teaching the youth to kill. Failures to your community. Failures to your community. You will continue to perpetrate. You guys are continuing to perpetrate.
Like, why are you up here at this court date for this young man who's being unfairly sentenced, number one? Just creating chaos, bro. You deserve what you get.
White violence is an epidemic rate. And it is because
For the
bro's way too close.
most part, he pulled up with his per usual white supremacist talking points. He would have been fine if he would have just stuck to the white supremacist talking points, because we know what he was doing, man. He pulls up, agitate black people, take a 10 to 15 second clip of black folks responding to his agitation, post it online, and make them look bad. We know what the play is, right? They rinse and repeat at every tragedy. But he would have been fine if he would have just stuck to the normal white supremacist rhetoric that he's known to spew. But he took it a step further this time. His rhetoric got more hateful, got more angry, got more venomous. And this was not a smart idea for him, because this caused a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. If you're trying to get a reaction, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get a reaction, but when you get the reaction that you're looking for, then, it is what it is. Don't act like you are anything outside of, you feel me?
His life.
Black supremacist bullshit. You guys are complicit in the murder of white people. Irina Zarusky, Henry Goldman, Austin Metcalf. Where's the justice?
400 years.
Where's the justice?
400 years.
Carmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Carmelo Anthony should be hanging outside this courthouse.
Oh, that's not surprising at all.
Bring this man up out of one of these trees. He's a murderer.
Place in America.
He's a murderer. Racist.
Time is over.
That's the first strike. He began to say things like Carmelo Anthony should be hanging from one of these trees. That is not cool to say. Now, they're going to say it because, again, they feel like they're above the law. They feel like they can do whatever they want to do, and there's nothing going to happen to them. Right? These people don't want equality. They want privilege. They want to be able to go from city to city.
Yeah, now that is true. Now that is true. These people aren't really looking for equality. They're looking for antagonistic behavior that is protected by the quote unquote BS free speech. You feel me? Free speech does not give you the right to harm people. Free speech doesn't give you the right to harass people. Free speech doesn't give you the right to accost people. Free speech doesn't give you the right for any of these things. Any of these things. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how the situation is supposed to be handled or taken care of. Free speech is only free if you're willing to pay the price for it. So this is not the intended purpose of free speech, to continue to be a harassment and a bully, or, you know, to be a blank, 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 a triple K in plain clothes, as my man CB
State
said.
to state, antagonizing black people, threatening black people, and then getting away with it, which is why he's here. Now, this they gave him a pass for. And then he doubled down by leading a cheer at another rally where he says, murder Carmelo Anthony. He starts a chant to murder Carmelo Anthony outside the courthouse.
Cannot settle for anything less than the death penalty. Kill Carmelo Anthony. Kill Carmelo Anthony. Kill Carmelo Anthony.
That's not a threat.
Carmelo Anthony.
That's not a threat.
Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Kill Jake Lang.
Jake Lang even went as far to say that if the court system don't find Carmelo Anthony guilty, he would take it upon himself to murder Carmelo Anthony. That's when the family of Carmelo Anthony and their spokesperson stepped in and said, hold on. Now that's a step far. Okay, now you can have your opinion on Carmelo, but when you get to saying hang him from the tree, then you start a chant saying kill.
Now, yeah, none of that is protected under your free speech. Now, that's antagonistic, and that can be considered terroristic or criminal threats when you're implying that you want to see somebody, hanging from a tree or anything like that. Those types of behaviors, those types of thoughts, those types of wording is extremely detrimental into what's going on. And it's crazy.
Carmelo Anthony. And then you say, if he's not found guilty, you will take it into your own hands. You would murder him. That's when Carmelo Anthony and his family, while the spokesperson, called for Jake Lang to be arrested for terroristic threats.
We even have saw the white nationalist Jake Lang come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Carmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Carmelo Anthony should be shot in the head. Our organization asked that the Collin County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Sheriff Department and the McKinney Police Department, open up a criminal investigation to those terroristic threats. There is no place for racism, bigotry, and white supremacy ideology in public.
I think the officer should have arrested him.
No, that's extremely true. That's extremely true. Why put yourself in a space where you think that these words and this ideology can just flow so rapidly out of your mouth? Like, no, bro, you shouldn't be allowed to just accost people. You shouldn't be allowed to just harass people. You shouldn't be allowed to, just do these things to people over and over and over and hurt them over and over and over, bro.
Right then and there. Because that's not free speech. Those are literal threats. But when Jake Lang found out there was an investigation on the way into him, he tried to get out of Dodge, bro. These people are y'all gotta really understand, bro. These people got a criminalistic mindset. That same mindset they try to put on black people, no, they really have it, bro. This man is a professional criminal. He tried to hop on a plane and get out of Dodge. It didn't work.
No, that's really true. That's really true. Flakko's spitting right now because you think that you can do these things and you can say these things, you can continue to move about in this way, but no, you can't. And then you're having these thoughts are one thing. To have the thoughts are one thing, but to act on these thoughts and make them into verbalized actions where you're accosting people, no, you deserve everything that you should get, man. You should have to go sit right into that penitentiary cell or that jail cell with the people who you feel like you're hate.
Very soon after the investigation started, the evidence was in 4K. He said it, like word for word, 4K. I guess they just had to probably make sure that it was not altered. Well, he for sure said it. Well, the arrest warrant was put out. Now, when Jake Lang tried to escape out of Texas, they apprehended him and they arrested him for terroristic threats. But they didn't just arrest him with a slap on the wrist. No, they came for him like they was coming for El Chapo. And the bond he got, I think the bond sent a message. I don't think the bond he got is a coincidence, and we'll talk about it shortly. But here is Jake Lang breaking down how they came for him and how he feels like his arrest is unfair, of course. All right. They don't never do nothing wrong. Every time they do something, they get apprehended, they get arrested.
It's always someone else's fault. It's always why somebody else shouldn't have did it, or somebody else blah 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 this or blah 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 that and all this and all that. But like, nah, bro, you was out here doing these things to these people. You was out here handling yourself with these people. You was conducting yourself in a certain way with these people. Nigga, you got what you get.
Always the system is after them, and it's everybody's fault but their own. Here is Jake Lang complaining about how it's unfair and he ain't do nothing wrong after being arrested.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Carmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself.
It's always the First Amendment.
No, bro, you can't say at a courthouse that somebody should be hung from a tree, bro. It just doesn't work that way. I get how you want it to work, but how you want it to work versus how it actually works for two different things.
With these people, man, they think the First Amendment protects them to do whatever they want to do, bro. Chud thinks he could call black folks the N-word, antagonize the conflict, and then shoot us and get away with it because it's his First Amendment right to apparently shoot black folks. This dude, Jake Lang, thinks it's his First Amendment rights to harass and threaten black people. He has such a disregard for black life that when they came that deep to pull him off the plane and arrest him, he couldn't even fathom why anybody would want to arrest him for threatening to murder a black child.
He's like totally like lost by that. Like, what do you mean? I only threaten to blah, blah, blah. You feel me? And I ain't gonna front. It's a good message with a bad messenger. I ain't gonna lie. It is a good message with a bad messenger, Jason. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I will say this. This is the type of content that I would like to see Flakko make. This type of content is the type of content that I would like to see Flakko make. This is the type of content that I feel like he would excel in. And he has a message that I don't think is wrong. And I'm not gonna step on this message on this one. You feel me? Because, it is what it is. But I think that this is the best message that Flakko can have.
He can't even fathom, huh? Bro, all I did was threaten to murder Carmelo Anthony. Why would y'all arrest me for that? He can't even begin to fathom exactly why he's been arrested. Sir, you cannot threaten to murder people. You can't make credible threats. And you especially can't do this outside of a courthouse where tensions are already high. They're trying to stop riots. They're trying to stop mobs. And you're doing this? Bro, you're raising their temperature too high. You gotta go. Now, Jake Lang, right, in his message from jail,
it doesn't even make sense why he thought that he would be able to like maintain a space there. All the things that you have going on.
He admits he said it because he said, all I said was if the court don't do it, we're going to take justice in our own hands. You can't do that. And then secondly, like he speaks as if he's a victim. Watch how he explains the situation. Not once did he say, man, bruh, my fault, folks. Maybe I did too. No, he's speaking as if he's the victim, as if like there's this grand conspiracy against him. These people, including Chud, they're absolutely delusional. They're perpetual victims. They lack accountability across the board.
We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Carmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case. And call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Zarewski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an.
Yeah, he just doesn't really have any accountability for his flu-flammy, skullduggery, and larceny. You feel me? That just really doesn't make sense at all.
Exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tiered persecution against
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
the white people of this world. We are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys, stand up. We can't allow our good brothers like Chud, myself, and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and my brothers home. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And keep the faith. This fight is in the Lord's hands, and we will be victorious.
I'm starting to think this the new play, man. I'm starting to think this is the new method.
Now, with that all being said, you know, it's just a lot of flammery, a lot of skullduggery involved. But we do see that, you know, he's trying to make his way into a better space. He's trying to make his way into, you know, a whole, I guess, lack of accountability. Nah, bro, you deserve what you get. You want to with Chud the Builder, you duck with Chud the Builder. So if you want to catch the rest of this, check it out on Flakkos page. I got some other things to get into, but make sure y'all check that out, man, because it's looking like revenge is getting handed on the black hand side, and they deserve it. Y'all know the deal.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission checked, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.